Hello YouTube. I've finally, I think, become brave enough to work on my 1911. I've decided to make a lot of modifications to it. First of which is going to be to add a Beavertail safety. As you can see, this is a Mil Spec 1911 from Springfield Armory. I've already removed the grips, and the pistol was safety checked, but I'll show you anyway that there is nothing in the chamber. Okay, so what I did was I bought the Smith & Alexander Beavertail safety and Smith & Alexander jig for modifying the frame tangs to accept this Beavertail safety. So this video, or this, well, yeah, I guess this video is going to be about installing this Beavertail safety, or modifying the frame and then installing the Beavertail safety. I'm going to quickly strip the pistol and to just the frame, and then I'll proceed with modifying the frame, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to use a simple file. This has a coarse side and a finer side, and then I'm going to finish everything with this fine file, and I'm going to clean them frequently using a steel wire brush to make sure that I'm not carrying a whole lot of material or chunks, pieces of steel. So I'm going to begin crosswise, and then I'm going to finish lengthwise using the rollers. And I'm going to try to not touch the ejector, obviously. And I want to free the rollers so that they can roll. Okay, so I just tried to fit the Beavertail grip safety, and what's happening is that I think I still didn't remove enough on the bottom and the back, because I can't put a pin through, and I can tell that it's pushed this way basically, right? So I need to spend a little bit more attention on just this area, and I'm going to do that right now, then do another trial fit, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I still need to do a little bit more filing on the very bottom right here. That seems to be where I'm catching a lot, and a lot more material is left, and so this is where I need to remove it. And now we're going to try to fit the grip safety in there. Okay, for final fitting, I've started using layout die. So I'm going to see where I have the contact areas. I also put some layout die on the front arm of the grip safety. Okay, just to see if it's contacting the frame. But right now I'm just gonna put the safety in and kind of rotate it a little bit to see where I'm contacting, where the contact areas are. Okay, and as we can see, hopefully, you see those couple of spots? Those couple of spots is where I'm going to need to take some metal off to allow it to seat better. So I'm going to put the frame back in the vise. I'm always being very gentle with the frame, by the way. And I'm just going to lightly touch up areas where contact was made. Basically, I've been coating this the back of the tangs with layout die, and then trying to fit the safety and put the thumb safety pin through. And see, now I can do that, but it still moves kind of well, it snags basically, so it's dragging somewhere, and I want to find out where it has that issue. So I am just trying to find out. Okay, and now I'm going to try it again. I'm just going to seat that in. I'm going to put the safety in. Oh, it went in very nicely. Okay, I'm going to hold it. Perfect. Perfect fit. It's loose. There you go. Alright, so now that I fitted the Beavertail safety, what I don't like is that it seems to be polished at least to 320 grit, and my original safety was matte or sandblasted. So what I'm going to try to do is replicate that sandblasting finish without actually sandblasting it, and I'm going to use ferric chloride acid that you use for etching. Ferric chloride acid. Okay, alright, here's that acid, and here I just use a little chopstick I had laying around, put it through that hole. I degreased the safety, and I'm just gonna dip it in and leave it in there. Okay, it's been around 7 to 10 minutes. You can see that the metal started changing color. So what I'm going to do is take it out and wash it off under running water, and then we'll check it out, and if everything seems to be okay, as in if the desired effect was achieved, then I'm going to stop. If not, I'm going to degrease it again and drop it back into the etching solution and see if we can get a better texture on it. But I think it'll be good enough even now. But I'm not going to know until I take it out and wash it off. Alright, so I definitely got a little bit more of a matte thing going on, but not enough. So I degreased this again, and I'm placing it back in. And I'll probably wait another 10 minutes or so, and we'll see what happens. Alright, I think it's had enough. I kind of see the color change. It's becoming darker basically as it's getting etched. And this sort of etching basically just puts micro pitting basically all over the surface. So I hope that this is enough. I can kind of tell that I have a nice texture now on it. So I'm going to go wash it off and clean it off with probably cloth, because using any sort of abrasive is going to smooth out the surface. So yep, I'm going to go wash it off and show you what it looks like. Okay, I reassembled the pistol. As you can see, grip safety is in. It works, I've already checked. So basically, if I engage this safety, it doesn't work. If I just try to drop the hammer without engaging the thumb safety, it doesn't work. With thumb safety, or I mean grip safety, there you go. And this is an Ed Brown hammer and Ed Brown strut is what I changed. But so far you can tell that it doesn't match the grip exactly, or the straps exactly as far as texture, but it's a good enough solution for not having a sandblaster available to me. I've also kind of polished the sides here on the grip safety, as you can see. And as far as seams go, I think you can tell that they're not bad. They're definitely not bad for a home job and first attempt. So there we go, much more comfortable. Nothing is snagging, nothing is, you know, getting in the way. I think it's going to be awesome now. So I'm also going to be doing some more changes. So I'll show you. Well, I'll post new videos when I make other changes to this pistol.